Naughty. Naughty. Nice. Oh, hello there. Stevealicious here. Sorry, I was just taking a minute, have to email off a list to a friend by midnight. But I wanted to take a moment. If you've been with me on the other channel that I have, the video game channel that I've had for years, you know, on Christmas, much like the Queen, I do like to give a Christmas message. Both a little state of the channel type deal, but also thanking people and wishing people both a happy holidays and a prosperous new year, checking in with everybody and making sure that you're all doing well. And thank you so much for the year that we've had this year. You know, when everything was going on, I've had this channel for about 5 years, but I never really did anything with it. I had a couple videos on here early on, but I'm like, yeah, you know what, whatever. But when everything got locked down and people were inside, I decided to say, hey, listen, I'm doing this stuff anyway. You know, these are all, I don't get any of these devices. These are all just devices that I had, or I like playing with, or I like messing with, or I like the different phones I always have. And so I say, you know, I'm going to be doing it anyway. I might as well put it on film and save my wife and the cats the aggravation of being the only ones that would get to hear my rants and various excitable things that I get into as far as technology is concerned. So I started up again and started doing videos. I think we had 8 or 11 subscribers, some ridiculous number. I think it was 8 or it might have been 11 or something when we started back up again. And now there are over 2,500 of you. And thank you so much for that. It really is incredible. And I can't thank you enough. And it always surprises me when I wake up and I see that there are more people who have joined the channel, and there are more people that actually want to sit and listen to me ramble about these various technology devices. But I appreciate it. Trust me, I appreciate each and every one of you. And I'm wishing whatever it is you celebrate, okay, whatever you got going on, whether it's Christmas tomorrow for you, whatever it is, happy holidays. I hope you're going to have a fun and safe new year as well. Everybody keep safe. We need all you next year. We're going to be back next week. Don't worry about it. We're not taking off until the new year. We're going to do some retro stuff next week, and because whatever it is, when I get around holiday time, I get into the retro devices. It's just the way it's always been. And speaking of the retro stuff in the phones, whatever it was, my friend Keith and I, whenever we would get to November, December, holiday time, when we were doing our regular holiday shopping for everybody else, we'd also go on eBay and get a new phone for ourselves. Back when there wasn't SIM cards when I had Verizon. You'd literally have to call up. You call up Verizon, some poor person that's working over you say, listen, I need here's the ESN number of the new phone. You got to switch, and you got to pay $20 for calling up and doing it. And it's like, oh, give it an hour or so. You're gonna receive stuff on the old phone, but you're sending it out on the new phone. And that would be your Motorola Razr. I did that with the Motorola Q, the BlackBerry 7000 series. I forget which one it was, the blue one with the click wheel. That wasn't even a backlit display. It was a front lit electrolyte display. It was listen, what we used and what we use today, it's really night and day. It's really incredible. But we had a ton of fun with that, and that was when you could get the phones for, it wasn't $900 for a phone. You could get a year out. Okay, so maybe a company was giving them up, and you got them in bulk or whatever it was. They were coming off contract. Whether it was a year or two, you'd get them cheap on eBay. You'd be able to swap them in and out. It didn't cost you $1,000 every time you wanted to swap a phone. It's when stuff like that was really fun to do, and that's when I got started, and now it continues today. And thankfully, there's you guys are more than willing to watch that, and I appreciate it. And you're here, and the comments and the likes and all the stuff is what keeps me going. So this is just basically a message to say I appreciate each and every one of you, and I hope you're going to have a happy holiday, a safe holiday, you and your family and everybody wishing that. From our family here at StevealiciousTech to yours, happy holidays. And until next time, have that Stevealicious day.